If you're like me, you might wonder, why the heck can't I just use my outdoor house paint indoors and paint my walls? But unlike me, you might not have Rick from Somerset Painting as your audience or as your guest, but you do now, because we're talking to Rick right now. Rick, why can't I? What's the difference between these paints? Why can't I just go ahead and use my outdoor house paint indoor, and vice versa?
Really good question. Yeah. Exterior, I used to make paint, so I know it pretty intimately. I could bore you to
really?
death.
Okay.
But yeah. So you put mildewcides in the exterior paints, which if you use an exterior paint on the inside, it bothers people's breathing. Babies can't handle it, so you can't do that. And then I see people use interior paint outside, and even in a garage, which is not necessarily inside or outside, but it's a garage and it's not heated, and you see it. Just mine is that way. When I bought my house, covered with mildew. It was so bad I had to just put paneling over it in my garage. So, and a lot of times I'll go to a house on the outside now, because even the mediocre paints that aren't super high priced, I have pretty good mildewcides in them. Nobody wants mildew, but I'll see the painter went in, ordered a paint. Let's say Sherwin-Williams has one called Duration. Well, they make a Duration interior and a Duration exterior. And you go in, you just make a mistake. So I want Duration. They don't ask you what you want. And so now you use the inside paint outside totally by mistake. And you wonder what the heck happened with all this mildew outside. You have no mildewcides in the interior paints. I see it a lot now these days. It's the only thing it can be. And it's just terrible. It's hard to get rid of because it's embedded in that paint. So it's a big problem. So you want to make sure you tell the paint store where you're painting and make sure you get that right. We did one just recently. We just did a house recently, and they complained, and they were right. We had to give them all their money back and do everything over again because one of our guys, 30 years of experience, forgot to check. It's a big deal.
It was just one of those days and not thinking and going by road. And that's really important. As Rick said, you want to check exterior or interior paint. Hey, Rick, another quick question. We just did a video and we were talking about painting your interior of the house. And you brought up a good point about, thinking about what room you're in and all. You mentioned the bathroom and the fact that, the bathroom, sometimes it gets a little moist and all that.
Yeah.
Are there interior paints that help prevent mold for the bathroom? I mean, specifically for an environment? Okay.
Yeah, they do. Sherwin-Williams, Benjamin Moore, the better companies have something specifically that'll say pretty much like, this is for your bathroom.
Okay, all right. So you wouldn't want to use an exterior paint in your bathroom just because that exterior paint has got a mud. Okay, all right. No. Just want to make sure because that's what I was thinking. And I ask sometimes good questions, but I mean, Rick always has good answers because he's been doing this painting thing for a long time. So if you're looking to get anything done with your house, inside, outside, you want to check out Somerset Painting. You can schedule to get an estimate right now just by going to the website and hitting the button. All you have to do is head to the website at somersetpainting.com. Check it out right now.